Hi, internet people. Alright, it's time to talk about the latest episode of AHS Roanoke. Oh my gosh. Okay, Flora is still missing. They got the sweatshirt out of the tree. They totally think the hillbillies have her. They're scanning the woods. Mason shows up, Lee's husband, and blames Lee. He thinks that Lee stole Flora, is hiding her away so she can sneak off to Mexico or something with her. They find a creepy farmhouse. Well, first they find this creepy pig doll circle thing. It's really weird. And then they find two boys in an abandoned farmhouse. Their names are apparently the Polks. I didn't know I apparently had forgotten they were Polks. Though admittedly there's a phrase called a pig and a poke. So I told her, is their name Poke? What? Anyway, there are two boys and they're suckling on a pig and it's really gross. But they all they can say is Croatoan over and over again. And they think that they took Flora initially, but then they're like, no, never mind, they didn't take Flora. Then a psychic shows up named Cricket, and he was in New Orleans having beignets, and then heard a voice from the spirit world and came to help poor Lee find her darling daughter. Yeah, except it's not exactly like that. He says Flora is still alive, but Priscilla has her, but Priscilla having her means that she's with the spirits, and the spirits are not nice spirits. So he summons the spirits in a seance, and when he summons the spirits, the butcher, Kathy Bates' character, her name is Thomasin, which is kind of a cool name, I actually like that name, shows up and is this is my land. I can't do the accent that she does, just FYI. But she's this is my land, I'm not leaving. And then he's I can get you, when they get rid of her, because he yells Croatoan a couple times, which I feel is not a smart move. Can you just yell Croatoan willy-nilly at spirits? Is that going to stop them? Make them angrier? I don't know. I don't. I didn't think that actually worked unless you had all the pieces in parts, like they did in season 1. They needed bits and pieces and stuff. Anyway, so he says that he can get Flora back, but then he's it'll be I think it was $25,000. It was a lot of money. And Matt's what? No, this is a scam, which it is kind of a scam, but at least Cricket has powers. And then Cricket leaves, but he whispers something to Lee about Emily, who's apparently her first daughter, who also disappeared, or yeah, disappeared. She disappeared, which is hinky. You lost a first kid? What? Okay. While all this is going on, they find a body, and you're oh my god, they can't have found Flora. Flora can't be dead, what? And they don't find Flora, they actually find Mason, because after he attacks Lee, he storms off or something, and they find his burned body in the woods, which means he totally got taken by the Croatoan people. Or the Roanokans. Roanokeans? Do they have a name? Am I just supposed to call them the settlers of Roanoke? Because that's a very long phrase. But that happens after after the Emily thing from Cricket. Lee winds up meeting with him again to talk about what's happening. We learn the true backstory of Roanoke. Apparently, even though Roanoke is in Virginia, initially they had moved inland, but Thomasin was in charge of them because her husband put her in charge, and then there was sort of a revolt. One of the men wanted power back, so he put this creepy spiky thing on her face, sent her out into the woods, and while she's dying in the woods, suddenly she's about to be attacked by a wild beast, and magically Lady Gaga appears and cuts out the beast's heart and gives it to her, and then she's bound to Lady Gaga, so Lady Gaga's a magic wood witch or something, I don't know. But they're paired up, and then Thomasin takes back the colony and they head inland, and I guess apparently that doomed their souls forever. I don't know, I feel we're gonna get more about Roanoke, but I was you ate a heart. I feel nothing from this point forward is going to be okay. But then while they're looking for Flora, Cricket Cricket comes back, leads him back into the woods, so Lee apparently paid him. He leads him into the woods. He's we want the girl, have Priscilla give us the girl. And then Matt disappears, and the next time we see Matt, he's totally having sex with Lady Gaga in the woods, and he does not remember, even though Shelby's you were having sex, and then she maybe calls the police because the police are there and they arrest Lee for taking Flora, but she didn't. A ghost has Flora. I don't know. Okay, so a lot of stuff happened. There's a lot of gross stuff going on. There were lots of really gross things at the one abandoned farmhouse, and those boys were so gross. Oh. Suckling on pigs and ew. I also was trying to figure out if Cheyenne Jackson, who was he buys the hotel in Hotel, the fashion designer, I think he's the voice of the director of the My Roanoke Nightmare show, because I swear that was his voice. Because Wes Bentley is playing Kathy Bates' husband, Sorry, there was a sound above me and I jumped. So I think Cheyenne Jackson is the voice of the like My Roanoke Nightmare guy, but I don't know. I asked the internet and heard no responses, but I really want to know. I do. I feel like it is. I probably could have checked IMDb, but I didn't. I mean, I did actually, and it doesn't list him like as a specific character, but I could have checked this episode. Anyway, but yeah, things are getting gross. They still don't know where Flora is, which is crazy, but I think she's hiding in the house. Like, I think Priscilla has her in the house. I don't think she's with the crazy ghosts. Like, I just keep thinking she's hiding in the house or in that bunker or something. We did not see the murder ladies again, but that doesn't mean anything. I'm also wondering if anyone with an R name shows up at the house, if they'll just like immediately die and like, we're also seeing, because then they'll finish murder, because technically it's murder house. There's no end. There's no end R. I don't know. We'll see. There's lots of stuff. I'm curious to see what else happens with the Roanoke people. I don't know what's happening there, because I know they moved inland and we've met them and they're like bound to Lady Gaga, who is apparently some sort of being of the woods. I don't know. She can talk though. I wasn't sure she could talk. She didn't talk in her first appearance, but she actually like spoke to Kathy Bates' character. So yes, but Lee's just been arrested, so Flora is still missing. I don't know. Things are getting very creepy, and I'm very curious about the pig-head. Like, I know the pig-head thing was a punishment, but is it related to something? Is it because she ate the heart of a pig or a wild boar, or was that already a monster? Because I totally thought there was like a human-sized thing chasing her. I don't know. I would not want to trifle with Kathy Bates ever. So I feel like they're in danger. And then like something else is in the house next week because they like went to open the shower and Shelby screamed. So I don't know, but it's very interesting. And I wonder if you like die in the woods if you become part of the gang of I'm just gonna call them Roanokeans. And if that's wrong, it's wrong. But does that mean Mason is part of their clan? Like if they kill someone, do they get their soul? Because that's what happened in season 1, like if you died in the house, you became part of the house, or if you died in the woods, did you become part of the people in the woods? Is that a thing? I'm very curious. I don't know, I am really liking this season. I'm very excited. Live tweeting the show is also very fun. But yes, share your AHS theories with me in the comments below. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you think there are any other connections to season 1. I'm curious to know if Cricket was connected at all to Coven, because he was in New Orleans eating beignets. That's a terrible, not real accent that I'm doing, just FYI. Alright, share your theories below with me in the comments. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more of me, please subscribe to my channel. You can find me on Twitter at Kleffnotes, on my blog, kleffnotes.wordpress.com. I write for the Nerdy Girl Express, thenerdygirlexpress.com. I run their Snapchat, the Nerdy Girl EXP, and I post recipes on the iZombieSport website, iZombieSportgroup.com. Bye, internet people.